Hello students, welcome back to my 10 Minutes Maths channel. This is teacher Brenda and today we would look into how to multiply units of time in this part 14 of our series of time. I have really done a lot of videos on time, taken every bit and small details, and so now that's how I think I have a total of 20 units. So let's move on, okay? So how to multiply units of time? Again, you have to know your conversions, all right? No way of escaping from this. Okay, multiplying time. Okay, here we have a question. 3 days, 4 hours multiplied with, can't see it, times 3. So very simple. This is your days and this is your hours. So 3 days, 4 hours multiplied with 3. So do it like a normal multiplication, like a standard written method, other than except for the fact that you treat it as in happening within the unit. So first you take 3 multiplied by 4 and here you would have 12 hours. Okay, 3 times 4, it's 12 and here your unit is hours, so it's 12 hours. Again, don't forget 3 times 3, it's 9. So here we'll have 9 days. Now, since we don't make 24 hours, 12 is less than 24. So we have the option of leaving our answer like that. However, if you look at the question, it is requiring us to answer in hours, just only in hours. So 9 days has now to be, has to be converted to become hours. So you take and multiply by 24. So 4 times 9 would be 36. Take your 3 up to the 2, to the next house. 2 times 9 is 18. 18 plus 3 would be 21. So here you'll have 216 hours from the 9 days and add it with that 12 hours. So this would be 8, this would be 2, and here would be 2. So altogether you would have 228 hours. Okay, now let's look at another question. Over here we have 3 times 2 weeks and 5 days. So write out your question. 2 weeks, remember the conversion is between weeks and days, okay, and it's the unit is 7. So over here 2 weeks, 5 days multiplied by 3. So multiply by 3. So 5 times 3, now we will have 15 days. Don't forget that. And you also do 2 times 3 would be over here 6 weeks. Now our question, okay, our question is asking us to answer in days. Of course, what we can do now is change this 6 weeks to become days. And for that, you multiply 6 with 7, the conversion number. So 6 times 7 is 42. So you would write 42 days. And then now you add with your 15 days. And here we will have 7 and then 5. So here you will have 57 days. Okay. So this is how you can answer this question. Let's move on to our third example. What if we have 5 times 13 centuries and 25 years. So let's do that. So over here, this is for century and this is for years. And I'm going to write down my 13th century and 25 years, multiply it with 5. Okay, so over here, 5 times 5, 25. Carry up your 2. 2 times 5, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. So now we have 125 years. Don't forget the unit. And then 13 times 5, 3 times 5, 15. Carry up your 1. 1 times 5, 5 plus 1, 6. So we'll have 65 centuries and 125 years. Question is asking us to answer in century and years. Now, we can see that 125 years is more than 100 years. So you take away 100 years, and you add this back as 1 century. Remember, 1 century is equivalent to 100 years. So 125 minus 100, you are left with 25 years. And 65 century plus 1 century, 66 century. And that would be your answer, 66 century and 25 years. Okay. So with that, we'll do one more last question on multiplication. This time we have 5 decades, 3 years, okay, multiplied with 12. So our conversion is between decade and years. And remember, it's 10. 1 decade is 10 years. So now we have 5 decades and 3 years multiplied with 12. Now over here, 3 times 12, it's 36. You must know your times table, 3 or 12, okay? So this would be 36 years. And 5 times 12, 5 times 12, if you know your times table 5, it's 60, okay? It will go all the way up to 60. So this is 60 decades and 36 years. However, our answer is only asking us in decades. So what we'll need to do is take away how many, see how many decades does your 36 years make up. So if 1 decade is 10 years, 36 years, you will have at least 3 decades, which is 30 years. You take it away and you add 3 decades into your decades column. And here you are left with a remaining 6 years and 63 decades here. Okay, and I think there should be another part as in like how many years, all right? So over here, you would have to answer 63 decades and 6 years. Another option would be the question could ask you just how many years, answer in years. In that case, you take your 60 years and convert it to be, 60 decades and convert it to number of years. If 1 decade is 10 years, 60 decade is 600 years. All right. So 600 plus 36, that would give you 636 if you had to answer in years. All right. So with that, multiplication, okay, of units of time is done. Okay, I will see you in the next session for division. So if you liked the video and you enjoyed it and you learned from it, then don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell button. All right, till then, stay safe, stay blessed, take care. Bye-bye.